Next day the clan is exterminated. Oh my god. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Welcome to this week's episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. I think it's season 3. Sorry, season 6. Season 3, episode 7, I think. So apparently after this week's episode, there's going to be like a week break. Is it like halftime through the season? Is episode 8 going to be crazy? Do they just need like another extra week to animate? We shall see. Did I hear that incorrectly from somewhere? Is that false information? I don't know, but that's what I think I heard. So, last time around, we had what I believe is the most confusing fight in anime history. At least in Jujutsu Kaisen history, okay? Yeah, we had... Okay, now that, see, when I have time to, like, sit with things for a little while and go through, like, the editing process, because it gives me time to, like, look at everything on, like, a frame-by-frame basis. Overall, the technique is, like, it's not that complicated at all. Really, it's just you have to touch things in a certain order, and if you don't, certain things get pulled apart, or they're not pulled apart, pushed apart or pulled together. Like, I guess, like, different cursed energy. If you have, like, the stars, the things marked with the same star, they get attracted or something like that. So, at the time of watching it, it's hard to follow for sure. Like, I don't blame anybody for not being able to follow, because I couldn't myself. I consider myself a decently smart person, you know? But that shit was kind of complicated. So, not a fight I could really fully enjoy. I just had to enjoy with the actions. But overall, it's really not that complicated. Though it is kind of weird she could mark certain things with the same star, I guess. Maybe that's just another wrinkle in there. It's not just 5 stars. She could, I think, add more than 5 markings. If it's like the same. Anyways. Yeah. If her power is going to be more relevant down the road, which is why we have to get such a detailed breakdown of it, then sure, makes sense. But if this is going to be like a one-off thing, I don't know. It was the process of trying to figure it out without having all the rules laid out in front of us that made it seem so complicated, when overall it really wasn't. Nonetheless, apart from that, we had Yuji and Hikari, you know, having, I'm not gonna say a heart to heart. It was more like a fist to face. Yuji showing he can take a punch, and yeah, ever since Shibuya, Yuji is a different dude, man. Like, on the outside, he still seems kind of like happy and go lucky and stuff. Like, you saw how he was like flexing in the, like, showboating in the Fight Club at the end of it, you know. And he still comes off as a little goofy sometimes, but in his heart of hearts, Mahito and Sukuna have broken that, man. All he cares about is killing curses, man. Like, I don't, like, his mind is man needs a break. Man needs some love in his life. You know that girl? That girl that has a crush on it? What's she doing? Is she still alive? Like, damn. Like, with the way Tokyo is right now, people would be lucky to be alive with all the freaking curses running rampant through the streets, you know? So, I'm sure she's going to come back and be relevant somehow. I don't know if it'll be this season or in the future, or they're setting her up to be a sacrifice or something, but it's gonna suck. If I imagine whatever is going to happen is going to suck. And then at the end of the episode, we had a new sorcerer get introduced, and apparently is he gonna be a fan favorite? Potentially. I didn't realize until last episode, or like a couple episodes ago, that I'm not quite sure if they revived old sorcerers or put like the souls of old sorcerers in people's bodies. Like, I don't know if this was like an invasion of the body snatchers type deal or what. But the sorcerers from the old age are like moving around now. And the one that we got introduced in particular knew Sukuna. So let's see some of that. And he also asked to have like all the information and location. I don't know if he asked to see like if power levels is a thing. Because if they were a thing, like points of power levels, I'm sure eventually somebody's going to make their way to Utah. Since Utah is apparently like that. I'm still not quite used to Utah being OP like that. I'm beginning to generally accept it, but still throws me off just a little bit. Yeah. So don't forget to drop a like, sub, and share. I really appreciate your comment, at the end of the video in case I forget to say that. And follow me on Patreon where you get episodes early and full-length episodes and movies like the Zero movie and the My Hero movie and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah. With all that being said, let us begin.
ここに結界を張った術師だ。ここは選ばれたんだ。殺し合いの場にね。残念ながら別に見るようなことではないよ。
Do people get a chance to leave? They said people get a chance to leave, right?
面白いね、君は。君が望めば目が覚めたら結界の外さ。どうする？
目が覚めたらって、これは夢なの？
夢と現実の狭間、まじないさ。気をつけて、ゆっくりだ。
He seems so nice. Such a nice guy. I wonder what's waiting for them on the outside, though. I wonder if it's really the way it seems. Oh my lord! How does anybody survive? There's a bunch of shit outside the bit. Oh. Huh?
じゃあ、井口もされた？息子がどうのって。い
や、それは初耳だ。
虎杖。
Huh? What? What? Huh? What? 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 Hold on. Did I miss something? Did this get revealed earlier? Hold on. Okay. I remember what's his name? Chozo. Chozo said, so Choji is Yuji's brother, okay? I haven't really sat down and think about what that connection is, but we have a cursed womb and a cursed spirit. Chozo said that he came from, like I said, cursed womb, which is, mom, a cursed spirit that impregnated the woman, and somebody that got his blood involved in it, which was Camo. What part of that connects Yuji to what does getting blood involved mean? I don't understand what that means. Is it in that way that I don't remember if Chozo said he has 3 parents. I don't know if he said that. Is that what they mean by that? If that's the case, then did they make Yuji in a similar way? Like, I know, like, in that flashback that we saw this season of, like, Yuji's, like, infant memories, there was a dude with the same hair as Yuji that, I assume is his dad. A woman that walked in with, like, a mark on her forehead. It didn't look like sewing marks, though. It looked like a different kind of mark. it could be sewing marks that, like, I didn't see, like, there wasn't like yarn or anything. It could be like yarn. I mean, yeah, like sewing marks that healed up or something, but I don't remember exactly what they look like. I don't remember them looking necessarily like someone's head got cut open. It looked like a mark or something. Like she got brought back to life or something. Somehow. Is Camo in that situation the wife? Like the mom that was resurrected? Like, did she inhabit her brain and get with Yuji's dad? Or is Yuji's dad Camo somehow? I doubt it. Or is this just like the blood getting involved in the parental process? If Chozo and Yuji are brothers, is it because of the mom? That's the link? The same cursed womb? I would think, because the dad. I wouldn't think the link is between the dad. Because the dad looks like Yuji. Chozo doesn't look like the dad. I think it's the mom. And if the mom is like inhabited by Camo or something, then I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm sure they'll explain it more later. I'm just trying to make sure that we didn't have enough information to figure all this out in detail already. I'm just trying to review some information that we had. But what? I am your father. That's what we have. I am your father. No, or whatever Camo is. I don't know what the hell he identifies as these days, man. If he's inheriting female bodies too. I'm sure he was probably born as a dude, I guess. Shit. Okay. Well, fork. Yeah, y'all gonna have to let me know in the comments if I got that right or if I'm jacked up or anything.
マジで五条さん封印されたの
マジです。
あとついでのようで悪いが学長も死んだ。
パンダ先輩。
すまん黙ってて。
Hey.
だが本当だ。大丈夫だ虎杖。渋谷でじゃない。あの後上とごたついてな。
なら良かったとはなんねえよ。だって学長はパンダ先輩の。
それも含めて
Yo,
大
Papa.
丈夫だ。ありがとな。
分かった。死滅回遊の平定には協力する。勘違いすんなよ。情に流されたわけじゃねえ。これはあくまで取引だ。分かってるか。死滅回遊に
You're gonna fight in your fight
お前
club?
らが俺に協力すんだぞ。
呪術規定の改定に一丁噛みしよったんだろ。呪霊の存在が公になった以上、改定自体は確実なんだろうけど。
俺、全員家当主です。
そう。おいおいおいおい、マジか。
Why is he tripping?
ゴーさん家がバックにつけば規定の改定に口出しなんて超いいじゃねえな。
I guess they're really that big,
ナイ
man.
トクラブの運営にいかに全員家を関わらせないかだな。ウニヤだな。
伏黒です。
伏黒君。仲良くしようね。
Next day, the clan is exterminated. Oh my god.
今のはプレイヤー虎杖裕二個人についてる窓口として喋ってるぜ。
そういや天元様が言ってたな。いやおかしいだろ。なんで虎杖がもうプレイヤーとしてカウントされてんだ。賢弱に術式や呪物を配られたやつ以外はコロニーに侵入して初めてプレイヤーになるはずだろ。
Which means he has something.
呪物を取り込ませた呪物は1000年前からの契約
Oh, the finger.
だけじゃない。
こいつだこいつ。もともと200点も持ってたのか。どういう意図でのルール追加だ。少なくとも40人は殺してるやつってことだろう。気持ちのいい理由じゃねえんじゃねえか。100点以上持っててルール追加をする気がないやつ、そいつをのして 積み木が海遊を抜けるルールを作らせる。
出たぜ。
もう一人。やっぱいねえな天使。
本名じゃないんだろう、お前の少なみたいな。
天元様は東京の東側第二コロニーにいるって言ってたな。
なりは分かってんのか。
見ればわかるそうです。
大丈夫かそれ。まあいいや。俺とパンダが東京第二、伏黒君と虎杖が第一、キララは結界外で待機。でいいな。
根拠は？
得点だけ見れば一番強い樫本俺がやんのが順当だろ。
私仲間外れ？
この結界の中では死滅回遊って殺し合いのゲームが開催中だ。ひとたび足を踏み
Is the bear that tall? Holy. Holy.
問題ない。
Ain't no debate. That shit goes straight to the heavens. What?
よう、俺は小金。この結界の中では死滅回遊って殺し合いのゲームが開催中だ。ひとたび足を踏み入れたらお前もプレイヤー。それでもお前は中に入るのかい？
ああ、問題ない。
伏黒めぐみが死滅回遊へ参加しました。ルールを参照しますか？
いい。必要ない。いただ
It's a good thing his name's not Zenin, because then they might wanna
行くぞ。お
take a crack at him.
死滅回遊の結界は侵入したプレイヤーを設定された9つの地点にランダムで転送する。死滅回遊のルールにはない結界のルール。9つの地点には奴らがいる。来た。ルールにない現象に動揺したプレイヤーを狙う。
Oh, that's the strategy. Just stand at one of the spawning sites and try to take him out. Alright, let the games begin, man. Hopefully Shiguro's okay. Woo! Hopefully Shiguro's okay. Because if that was him, he may have been turned into mush.
イグルマという術師を知っているか？
男って女は殴れば何でも言うこと聞くと思ってるよね。
答えろ。
はい、すみません。ヒグルマってあいつでしょ？ 100 点取ってる。
どこにいるかわかるか？
なるほど、そういうことね。
We right into it, man. Damn. At least I can see how Yuji compares to these past. I already know. Yeah, I'm saying. We already know Yuji. Oh my god, how do you time that shit like that? We already know Yuji's like that. He's a grade 1 sorcerer for sure. Potentially special grade, but he's at least like tier 1. Right on his head, yeah. Right there. Ooh.
拳が砕けたけ。この勝負、アドレの負けじゃ。
別に砕けちゃいねえよ。
お前はやめて。レミって呼んで。
久しぶり。覚えてるか？
誰だ？なんで俺の名前を知ってる？
悪い。一方的に俺が知ってるだけだ。お前は有名人だから。西中の虎。
同じ地元の方でしたか。
私だってやりたくてやってんじゃないの。やらなきゃやられるの。戦う理由を探してる間に殺される。 12日もいればそれくらいわかるわ。
いいのか？仲間だったんだろ？あの二人。
俺はただのパシリだよ。そのうち殺されてた。
Uh-oh, I don't like how they tear the corner. I don't like that.
いい加減どこに向かっているのか教えろ。
Oh, so it makes me uncomfortable.
言ったらその後あんたが私を殺さない保証がないでしょ。
そうか。
甘いだ。甘いリン。つく前にお前が死んだらどうすんだ。
だからあんたが守るんでしょうが。あとお前って呼ぶ
な。万が一があるだろ。
甘い。火車はどこにいるんだ？
まあいいわ。ざっくりとなら教えてあげる。
強いやつほど栄えてたところに集まる。物資が豊富だからな。
火車は
池袋、
新宿にいる。
No, no. So that was the episode. Okay, like I said, games has begun. See, what's this? Hikaru's pretty chill when you get to know him. You know, he's not freaking yelling and brash and shit. He pretty chill. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we are in the games. It's dog eat dog. It's soon as what do they call it in games when people know the spawn points? Spawn camping. That's what we got people doing. They know where the drop points of people are. They're just coming in and wiping them out, which is a good strategy. It was something that you would see like video games, like Fortnite. No, I don't think that's how Fortnite works. I think you just drop from the sky. There's no like respawning. If like modern Call of Duty or something, or Halo. I don't know if I don't remember if there were certain spawn points for, because I never got to play like online with those games very much at all. I always have to go to my friend's house to play, so you know that's where I would play. But yeah. We have sources from the past and the present intermingling. We got some people that we've met that are obviously very untrustworthy because they both said a different spot that dude that Yuji and Megami are looking for. Different spot where they're at. I'm not sure what their intentions are. Not Yuji and Megami, but the people that they're with now. That they've got a different mindset. Unless this guy that they're looking for has some kind of power to be in two places at once, multiple places at once. I don't think that's the case. I think we got ourselves a little situation. Hopefully it's not super nefarious. Hopefully Megami stays alive. I'm sure eventually we're going to run into Yuta. I don't know why it took so long to squeeze out. We're gonna run into Yuta. Except, can you go? I don't know if you can go from colony to colony. That's what I don't know. If that's the case, if you can't go from colony to colony, I guess we're not running into Yuta for a while. But yeah, I guess we gotta wait a week for the next episode. Wait a week before we get the next drop. And looking forward to it for sure, because boots are on the ground. Boots are on the ground. Oh yeah, I already talked about the UG camo. Tried to put together a theory about what the relationship between the two is, but you've heard it. I'm sure I'm gonna get a breakdown from someone else about what exactly the hell is going on, but that's definitely a plot point. And I'm not sure I completely followed through with what Yuji and Megami are talking about why Yuji, what they're talking about, free will swallowing Sukuna's finger and all that. Like that, I don't know about that yet. I probably have to like go back and rewatch that in case to see if there's anything more to understand, or if it's really just going to be something that's going to be understood because it's going to be explained in more detail later. But yeah, that's all I got for you. I'll see y'all in couple of weeks. So drop a like, sub, share, read every comment. I appreciate every comment. Follow me on Patreon, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, peace.